al al-fil. Very good. Al-fil. So you're gonna say al-fil. Okay, we're gonna give examples from this group. Okay, and I want you to put them all together, inshallah ta'ala, to connect. So we're gonna have, for example, and try to connect this word. Okay. We're still talking about definite article. Okay. We're still talking about the definite article, which is consisted of a and then la together. It's called definite article. What's the function of that definite article? Specific. I'm talking about a specific thing. Okay? And this definite article, this is not connected to verbs. I cannot connect it to verbs. I cannot connect it to to names. Only to nouns in Arabic. Nouns. Things. Which means things, right? Or animals. So you could put also this definite articles for who? For things and animals only. You cannot put it to verbs. You cannot put it to people. Yeah, you know? You cannot say Al-Ahmad. You cannot say Al-Umar, you know?
So Al-Muslimu.
Yeah, that's a name. That's a noun. Muslim is like adjective, pretty much you could say, or a noun. So you could add. Okay, but not to nouns, not to names. For example, he give example with qaf, al-Quran. So you're gonna say al-Quran. Very good. Yes. Okay.
So we cannot put this al before verb and
before verb and before names. You cannot put it before verbs and before names. Only before nouns, maybe adjectives. You could also adjectives is including there too.
but like
You could say adjectives.
for collective noun, like he mentioned Muslim. Al-Muslim.
Yes. Very good.
But Muslim is the noun, right?
So you could add it to like adjectives too. Because Muslim is an adjective. You know, pretty much you could say like somebody who's submissive to Allah.
Oh.
So submissive, right? Okay. So what is excluded is, as long as we know, what is excluded is the verbs and names. Verbs and names. Okay, so let's do some connection here, guys. Let's put al plus okay, a plus na plus ba. Okay, let's do this word. Al, okay, and then a, and then na, and then ba. You see, a and na is gonna be, it's considered middle, right? It's in the middle. Ba at the end, and then al is in the beginning of the word. So that's what we need to connect this word. What did I use here? I used al. What is the function of al in Arabic? It's definite article. It's a definite article. Okay, it's specifying something. You know, I'm talking about this thing, not any other thing. Just this thing in front of me, right? So that's why I put al. And now al is it what's the letter coming after it? Is it lunar letter or is it a solar letter?
Lunar.
It's a lunar. So you need to remember this group. Any letter of this group coming after al, you're gonna pronounce it. You're gonna say al. You're gonna pronounce it. Other than these letters, al is not pronounced. You're gonna jump from a to the letter next to it, the letter that comes after it. And we will mention the next section, which is solar letters and how we pronounce it. Okay. So what is this word? Did you try to connect it, guys? Let's do it. Remember da'a when it comes in the middle? Same thing, guys. Remember when they come in the middle of those letters, except the last group, they're going to have two hands, right? They're going to have two hands to reach the letter before and after. Anybody finished? Connecting the example. Yes, very good, mashallah, very good, very good. But wait for the harakat, guys. Guys, no, that's not.
Would there happen to be any?
Can you? Is there a notebook or anything for the brother? Because he didn't bring anything with him. Okay, guys.
And I'll print papers later of the letters.
Yeah. Okay. Again, he just doesn't need the letters, and we're not studying the letters right now. He has them at home.
Right.
He just needs a notebook. Anybody else? Very good. But wait.
You have to make it space.
But guys, no. You cannot connect the L. Look, this definition, guys, this definition is always separate. Remember the last group? There's no left hand. There's no left hand for A. Even when you connect, it will always be separate. What you're going to connect is those letters. Very good.
So the lam can be connected like this, right?
Yeah, the lam, because remember the lam is it from the last group? No.
Yeah,
So it can connect. The lam is it can connect. I'm talking about the last group. Only the last group it doesn't have a left. A, wa, za, ra. Remember? A, wa, za, ra. So what else? What was the last group? Yeah, a, da, va, ra, za, wa. The last group, they don't have left hand. Only right hand. So this is from the last group, and that's why it cannot connect. You know? Okay, so what is the word? Yes. Okay, but why you left it separate? We should connect. But you didn't. There's a space, I see. No. This is with the word now. You need to connect. It has to be connected. Then now also two hands, a little two, remember? And then ba also. Ba now it's toward the end. So it's gonna go to the back, the original shape, right? Because it's the end of the word. So you're gonna have one hand, and then you're gonna close it back. Yeah. A little hand and then close it back to the original shape. From that, go stretch line, and then back. Close it with back. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, don't forget the dot. And with the a, I would put a little bit closer, a little bit, like, and fill it. Close it like a circle. No, the a, make it like a circle. Circle, close it, circle, and then finish. Fill it. Yeah, that's better. And then the ba, don't forget the ba. How do you pronounce this word? Very good. Al-'inab. Al-'inab. Al-'ayn. Remember, there's kasra on the. So, now this word, al-'inab, you need to memorize the pronunciation. It's always going to be al-'inab. So, you're going to have, so it's the definition, the definite article first, al, right? This is the, and then you have the letter a, it comes in the middle, it's gonna have two hands. I like to make it like a circle like this and fill it. Okay? So it's reaching, right? It's reaching the L. So it's L. Do you see that? We're pronouncing the La, right? There's sukoon. I'm saying L. Why I'm pronouncing L? Because A, here it's from the letters of the lunar, right? So I'm gonna say L, and then what is the haraka on the A? What is the sound symbol here? It's gonna be L, kasra. So it's gonna be L, I, L, I. al-'i. Al-'i. And then na, also it's in the middle. It's considered in the middle, right? Remember, the middle, it could be more than one letter. They still considered in the middle. So also it's gonna have two hands. The na, it's gonna have two hands. Like this. A little tooth. That's how we connect it. What is the haraka of the na?
Fatha.
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 Very good.
Oh, sorry, Fatha.
So it's gonna be al-'i na. Na.
Inab.
Al-'ina. And then of course the last letter usually when we say one word and example it's gonna be sukun also. So it's gonna be al-'ina. Al-'inab. Al-'inab. Okay? What does al-'inab mean?
Grapes.
Yeah, very good. Grapes. And you have sukun. Okay? So this is how we connect it. What did we do here? What's different in this word? There's a definite article connected to it. Okay? Why I'm saying this? Because in Surah Fatiha, pretty much every verse, in every word you have definite article. That's why I'm trying to explain it to you before we go to Surah Fatiha. So, al, okay? And I pronounce it because we have the lunar letters. Remember guys, the lunar letters, if they are preceded by a definite article, you're going to pronounce the whole definite article. What are the lunar letters? We have a, ba, ja, ha, kha, a, gha, gha, fa, qa, ka, ma, ha, wa, ya. Okay? That's just example. There's a lot of example I can give you, okay, to connect. For example, okay, let's do this. Any question, guys, please? So far? What is the meaning of al in English? The. It means that. Okay, I'm talking about the grapes that is in front of me, you know. Okay? So I say al-'inab something, and I'm just talking about that al-'inab, something about it, okay? But is it just any grapes? No, I'm talking about specific grapes. So that's why I said al-'inab. Now if I'm talking about general grapes, I would say 'inab. I'll just say 'inab. Okay? But that's usually that's the function of al. Okay, so for example, another example we can take al with ja, with ma, with la. What is the connection here? What's the word? Try to connect it. Try to connect it. Yes. Very good. Very good. Perfect. Any question, please? You could stop me, and then if you have questions or something not clear to you, I can explain it. Yes.
After I, and then you have the.
Ja. This is letter ja.
Ja.
Yeah, it has dot. If you see.
No, the next one.
Ma.
Ma.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we will try to connect this. Then we have an article here. Did you try to connect?
Yeah, I tried.
Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, because remember in Arabic, you have to connect the letters. You can't just write a word without, connecting the letters. Most of the time. There will be connections, hands, we call them. Okay? You guys finished here? What is the word? Let me see. No, that's not how we connect it. Pay attention to the last letter is wrong.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but the dot, we don't put it like that. The dot should be below, because it's ja. Yes. Perfect, mashallah. We're taking classes, right? The side, huh? What's that?
Huh?
I can't tell.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So guys, this is ja in the middle. What is it gonna have?
Yeah.
2 hands. Okay? And you're gonna keep just that. Remember, when you connect, what you're gonna do is just pretty much you're gonna cut the far of it. And then it will have 2 hands. Right? Ma, same thing. You're gonna cut this part and it's gonna have 2 hands. That's what we do when we connect. Pretty much. Okay? You cut the part of the letter and then you're gonna extend 2 hands. But of course this is gonna be like straight, you know? Yeah. But that's how we connect the Arabic letters. What is the word? Al Ja Mal. Yes. Al Kuwait, you know that. So we start with Al. Okay? And then Ja, it's in the middle. It's gonna have 2 hands, remember. And then you do it like this. Little triangle and then the dot. Don't forget the dot. You're gonna keep the dot. Al-Ja. And then Ma also in the middle. 2 hands. Circle like this, 2 hands. And then it's gonna reach for the La. When the letter is at the end of the word, it's gonna stay the same shape. You're just gonna connect it with the hand. Okay, that's how we write it. So what is the word? So you see the pronunciation? I say Al. I'm pronouncing this. Why? Because Ja is from the lunar. Ja is from the lunar group, so I'm gonna pronounce Al. So I'm gonna say Al. Ja. Fatha. Ma. Also Fatha. Al-Jama. And then the last one is Sukun. Al-Jamal. The camel. The camel. Yeah. We added L because it's definite article.
Check, what is the Jamal is also nice. Jamal.
No, this is Al-Jamal.
Oh,
The other one is Jamal.
the beautiful.
Jamal.
Oh.
There's Alif.
Oh.
Beauty means.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is camel, right?
So there's a difference between Al-Jamal and then Al-Jamal. Al-Jamal. So the only difference we have Alif after Al. Yeah, we could write it here. So the other one, which means the beauty. See, there is A here. So that's the difference.
Oh.
Al-Jamal. Okay, the beauty, Al-Jamal. But this one is Al-Jamal. There's no Alif.
What is the meaning of Jamil?
That's adjective, beautiful. Yeah, this is a noun. These are the nouns. Okay, adjectives, Jamil. Al-Jamil. If you want to add to it Al, you could say Al-Jamil. With the harakat, Al-Ja-Ma, sukun. This alif always sukun. Okay, Al-Jamil, Al-Ja-Mil, kasra, and then sukun, sukun. Al-Jamil.
Why this noun is not connected with the meaning?
Which one?
The second one.
Remember, this is the last group. It's A, Da, La, Ra. Does it have a left hand? It doesn't have a left hand. Yeah, the last group is in your paper, right? You have it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, the last group, that's why we left it at the end. because it's different from the other group. It's,
So for
It
first
doesn't have a
table,
left.
he connected the lamp. The second table.
I'm sorry about this. I wish I could. But yeah, this group, you see, they're gonna have only, can I have a pen? They only
The meaning of
have,
the word,
Yeah,
the camera
Right.
and beauty.
but then.
It's adjective, the beautiful.
Okay.
you will never see them with the left.
Oh.
So you see that? This is the left side, right? So I can-
But it's still a whole word.
It's still, yeah, because sometimes there is a word, there's no connection if it's from the same group and it's still a word. Like for example, we give examples. That,
Yeah, that he put down.
this is a word. See, there's no connection whatsoever, what, right? Why? Because it's this group. Because there's no left hand. So this is Zur, which means, it's mentioned in the Quran too, falsehood. Zur. وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَشْهَدُونَ الزُّورَ. Those who don't witness falsehood. Allah talking about the servants of the Rahman. Right? Remember Surah Furqan. So Zur. Right? There's no connection. Now if you want to add al to it, it's gonna be al-zur or az-zur. Remember, we're gonna explain this in a minute. You're not gonna pronounce al. Why? Because this letter is from what? From the solar, not the
Sorry, the alif is next.
So you gotta do this.
Lamb is separate. And here is the no.
Here,
So you know, left hand.
Always. Yeah, the waw, most of the time it's sukun like this. You have dhamma, so it's gonna be sukun. So,
Brother, I have a question.
al-jamil means the beautiful. The beautiful. Any question, please? Yeah.
Does Arabic have gender?
Yes,
And then
definitely. And
How
that's
would you-
sometimes confusing because of that.
Okay.
Because in
I won't
English,
ask.
because in English it's not like, they don't
Yeah.
have that in English.
Yeah, they do in Spanish, so that helps.
Yeah, no, we have it in
a
Arabic.
little bit.
Yeah, we have it very detailed actually when it comes to gender.
Spanish, right?
Even with
I
things,
know.
we have genders.
Yeah, yeah. In
Male,
Spanish
female,
too.
male, female.
Yeah, this table's a
Female.
gender. Yeah.
It's a female.
Oh.
Yeah, table is a female. No offense, no offense. It's a female.
No. We're strong and sturdy.
Just a grammar thing. It's a female.
It's a
The chair,
It's a female.
it's a male actually.
Oh, ours.
Well, that's not good for us.
Carrying all the
Ours is
loads. It's carrying all the loads.
It's carrying the loads that the table can't carry.
Yeah.
Eh.
But this is we will explain this in a second actually. We're coming to it, male and female.
Okay.
Because just like how we have an to make definite and definite, we have also something that will differentiate between male and female when it comes to things and animals. And there's also a little definition and a little article or a letter that we can add to the word to change it from male to female.
But it's usually a suffix, right?
Huh?
It's a suffix.
It's
It's at
towards the end. Yes,
Okay,
very
that's
good.
helpful.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This one is like a
Prefix.
prefix. Yes, that's true. Any question about this group, guys, please? To move on to the next one. I can give a lot of examples, but you could just, there's a lot of examples. We will come across, inshallah, in Surah Al-Fatiha. You will see a lot of examples with al and the qadri.
What is the meaning of the second word?
Al-Jamal, the beauty. So this is noun and this is adjective. No, Al-Jamil is beautiful. Adjective. Al-Jamal is a noun. It's a beauty. It means the beauty. Alright, let's go now to the next group. If you have Al with the other letters, now you're not gonna pronounce la. You're gonna jump from A to the letter. What are these letters? I mean, it's gonna be other than this group, of course, but I still am gonna write them down
Just
for you.
kidding, Alex.
Monday?
I was just kidding.
Oh no. No, I wasn't. No. Yeah, I'm never offended.
So,
No, never.
what we call them now, it's not lunar, now we're talking about solar. Very good.
Is
By
there
the way, why they call them lunar and solar? Did you ask yourself that question?
any Star Wars?
Huh?
They look like moon shape.
No.
No.
Lunar in Arabic, what does it mean? What's the word?
Qamar.
Uh-huh. But no, use it with this.
Qamar.
Al-Qamar. And what is solar in Arabic?
Shams.
Add
Asham. Oh.
Did you notice?
Yeah, so lam is silent.
Very good. So when we look at these two words, the first group, it's called al-qamar, right? Lunar letters. So what did we notice is that we pronounce al. Why? Because ta is from the group. Now when we come to the solar letters, it's called ash-shams. Why? Because sha is from the solar, so that's why. And when we say ash-shams, we're not pronouncing. This is silent. You see this? You could put a little x. You put a little x on the al because you're not pronouncing it. You're saying, are you saying al-shams? Or are you saying ash-shams? So that's what I'm talking about. You're not pronouncing al here. You're jumping right from the a to ash. You know? This is very important, especially when it comes to reading. Right? Especially when it comes to the Quran reading. You're not going to say al-shams. You're not going to say, for example, wal-shamsi wa-duhaha. There's a surah called al-shams, right? Surah called the sun. You're not going to say wal-shamsi. No, you're going to say wash-shamsi. So you're going to jump right away. So al is not pronounced. What are the solar letters?
Everything else.
Everything else. So it's going to be
So there's no at-tariq.
there's no what?
At-tariq. Star words or something.
Oh,
Like
Star
star
Wars.
letters.
Oh yeah, no.
Very different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Different from it.
Yeah. So it's gonna be ta, and then tha. Okay. So ta, tha. What else? Da, da, da. Everybody's in the group, right? The WhatsApp group. I sent the videos again. I'm reminding you. I sent the videos of the first, all the classes, the groups, with the pronunciation of the letters. When it comes with the harakat, with all the 6 groups that we explained, please go back to the videos. And I sent the notes of the articulation of the letters. You know, the techniques, how you pronounce the letters that don't exist, especially in English alphabets, right? The ra, kha. These are difficult letters to pronounce. You need to have some techniques or whatever. Ha, and there's explanation. Go back to the notes, please. You know, if you have the WhatsApp group, go and check it back, inshallah ta'ala. This is a weekend, inshallah. Hopefully you have free time today and tomorrow. Da, tha, ra,
Here.
ra, and then za, ra and za, sa, sha, sha, sa, ba. This is ba. It's like a D in English but heavy. Ba, ba. So we have sa, ba, ta, va, ta, and then va. It's a long list. It's because it's every letter other than the lunar. It's a longer list, yeah. Ta, and then va, la, na. Okay? So ta, tha, da, tha, ra, sa, sha, sa, ba, ta, va, la, and then na. What do we call these letters? Solar letters. Why this is important for me? For the pronunciation. Okay, so that way I know if I add al, I'm not gonna pronounce al. I'm gonna right away go to the letter. From a to the letter. Okay, now you see with the examples. For example, ash-shams, we give example ash-shams, right? You're gonna say ash-shams.
Al-Rahman.
Yeah, if you go to Surah Fatiha, very good. Yeah, we can give example from Surah Fatiha. For example, Ar-Rahman, right? You didn't say Al-Rahman. You didn't say Al. You're gonna say Ar. You jump right away from A to the Ra. Why? Because Ra is from the solar. Okay? So let's give this example from Surah Al-Fatiha. What does Ar-Rahman mean?
Most merciful.
Yeah, the most merciful, subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Azza wa Jal. And you see this adjective, or this name of Allah, before every chapter of the Quran. He's introducing himself to us that he's the most gracious, you could say actually, Ar-Rahman, the most gracious, Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. Okay? So you're gonna have Al with Ra, with Ha, with Ma, okay, with Alif, and then with Na. What is this word? Okay, Ar-Rahman. Are you gonna say Al or are you gonna say Ar? Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahman. You're not gonna pronounce Al because Ra from the solar letters. And this is a definite article. I'm talking about the most gracious, Allah specifically. I'm talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's why I said Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahman, okay? Now, what are you gonna do here? You're gonna put Al. How are you gonna connect it to the Ra, right? Does the Ra have a left hand?
No.
I'm sorry, does it have a right hand?
Right.
Yes.
It does. So it's gonna connect, right? Does it have a left hand?
No.
So we cannot connect it with the Ha. Okay? So now Ha, remember this. Ra and Ha and Ma and A, it's all middle. They are still middle. The only one this is just the beginning and this is the end. Other than that, everything else is middle. So Ha in the middle, because I cannot connect it, it will look like as if it's the beginning of the word. You see what I'm saying? So it will. You cannot make it like, for example, you're gonna do this. No. So what's gonna happen? It will look like as it's like the beginning, separate, and it will look just. You're gonna connect it, of course. It's gonna have a left hand. So Ha, and then Ma in the middle, right? Ma in the middle. It's gonna have two hands. Okay. Ar-Rahman, Man, Alif. Now this Alif, grammatically, you could write it like, if you want to talk about grammar or whatever, you could write A, you could connect it, of course, because it has a right hand. Remember, A is from the last group too. Does it have a right hand?
Yes.
So I can connect it with the Ma, right? But does it have a left hand?
No.
It doesn't have, so we're not going to connect it with the Na. So what are we going to do? Like this. Ar-Rahman. Now the Na is going to be by itself. Why now the Na we're writing it like this? Because the Alif doesn't have a connection. So you're going to keep it, the Na just as it is, just by itself. The original shape. Okay, now Ar-Rahman you see it like this, but in the Quran you're not going to see it like this, written. There's something with the Quran, there's kind of a drawing thing, like a little bit different. What they would do is, they would go right away from the Ma, and they will connect it with the Na, and then they will do just a little dagger kind of thing. It shows you that there's Alif there. That's how they write it in the Quran. That's how they write it in the Quran. They will connect the Ma with the Na, and then they will still put a little, like kind of a dagger, right? We call it Alif Khanjariya. Even in Arabic we call it Alif Khanjari, which means the dagger Alif. The dagger Alif. It's like a little dagger. What is it? What does it?
Like a comma?
What does it donate to? What does it indicate?
That it's the end of the letter, of the word?
No. What does it indicate?
Alif.
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 Oh.
It means you're gonna say Ma. You're not gonna say Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman. You're gonna say Ar-Rahman.
Yeah.
It means that there is Alif here, but they didn't write it.
They elongate it.
That means you pronounce it.
Like you say it for, instead of like 1 second, it would be like 2 seconds, right? Like,
No. And instead of this Alif, They just left it like this.
Oh, okay. So it's
It's just a drawing.
it's pronounced the same.
It's pronounced the same.
Oh.
It's just a drawing thing in the Quran. You know the Quran?
Like a substitute.
No, the Quran, remember, that's why, what I did here in Surah Fatiha, I mean, I kept some of it like as the Quran pretty much. But the Quran has its own drawing. Some of the way how they write the letters is different from how we write it in, the Arabic. It's called Uthmani. It's called Uthmani drawing. Okay? So you will see this Rahman like this. Outside of the Quran, you could write Ar-Rahman, you will write it like this. That's just like how I wrote it first. Like this. It will be like this. Ar-Rahman. You see? This is outside of the Quran. It will look like this. Ar-Rahman. Okay? You guys with me?
Yes. Check what is the name in Arabic for the dagger alif?
Al-Alif Al-Khanjariya. Al-Khanjariya. Khanjar. Al-Khanjar means the dagger. Khanjar.
Yeah,
Yeah, like in Arabic, I'll write it for you. Look.
like so.
Kha and Khanjar. Well, let me write it in a different way. So this alif, what is it called? Al-Alif Al-Khanjariya. Al-Alif Al-Khanjariya. Yeah. Okay, so Al-Alif Kha, remember Kha is from the first group, the lunar. So I'm gonna say Al. Khin, Kasra, Na, Al Khin, and then Ja, Ra, and then Ya, and then Ta Marbuta. We will explain the function of this one in a minute. But this is Al-Alif Al-Khanjariya. What is Al-Alif Al-Khanjariya? I'm talking about this one, this little, you will see it in the Quran. It talking about Alif, which means it's a sound. But they call it Al-Alif Al-Khanjariya, which means the dagger Alif. It looks like a dagger. They put it only in the Quran, but outside of the Quran, you don't see it. Outside of the Quran, it will be just Alif. Yes?
I have two questions. The word Allah itself.
Yes.
So in this word, the lam, the first lam is not pronounced. Because
Yes.
the lam is in the shams.
Yes, that's true, because Al, and then there's La. So because La is from this group, so we're not gonna pronounce. We're gonna say Allah. Yes. So this, the first La is not pronounced.
And another question is the letter Ka.
Uh-huh.
From which group it belongs? The solar or lunar?
Oh, we didn't put it here.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's yeah, you're right. It's from this group. The sorry, I mentioned in the Qamari. It's in the Qamari. Ka.
Kareem, from Kareem.
Yeah, Ka. It's in the first group. Yes. Did I put it or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Kaf. Okay, the letter Kaf or Kaf, it's from the lunar. So that means, sister, that means like we have a word kitab, right? If you're gonna add al-kitab. You're not gonna say al-kitab, no. You're gonna say al-kitab. So you're gonna pronounce al. Why? Because ka from the lunar. Okay? The book, which means the book. Okay, so what is this? This is a little dagger, as I said. It means they call it alif khanjariya. This is just in the drawing of the Quran. Okay? There's a lot of examples that we can give for the solar solar letters, right? Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, right? You could say Ar-Rahim too. So Ar-Rahim, it will be like Al with Ra, with Ha, and then Ya, and then Ma, right? Try to connect it. A connection, it's practice for you. It's good that you try to connect the letters. That's how you're gonna improve your writing. Otherwise, you're not gonna improve if you don't try. And even if you fail, it's okay, guys. Try one time and another. The last one, yes. So we were talking about the definition of it. What's the function of it in Arabic? We add it to the
to the noun or to the adjective maybe, or to, you know, the noun, the nouns, animals, things. No, that's not. No. This is like a definite article. I'm talking about a specific thing. I'm talking al-kitab, the book. So that's the meaning of it. That. Okay? But the thing with that, what we were talking about, is that sometimes we pronounce it with specific letters, and sometimes we don't pronounce it with specific letters. So there's a group called solar letters, that's what we came with. The solar letters, guys, if you put it with the solar letters, try to put X on the L, please. When you put L and then you put the solar letters next to it, put a little X that you don't pronounce, so you don't understand, you remember this. So here, for example, with this group, we said the L, you see that? We're not gonna say, for example, we're not gonna say Al-Rahman. You're not gonna say no, you're gonna jump straight to the R. From A to R. Okay, why? Because Ra is from solar letters. And there's lunar letters. The lunar letters, you pronounce it. So you could, if you write these letters now, any other than these letters, you're gonna pronounce it. Just this group that you're not gonna pronounce. Okay? So you have Ar-Rahim. Did you try to connect Ar-Rahim?
Yes.
What does Ar-Rahim mean?
Kindness, kind.
No. The accurate translation.
Mercy.
Merciful or the merciful?
The mercy.
Because there's Ar. So Ar-Rahim, the most merciful subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay? Ar-Rahim. Yeah, very good. Okay. So Al, you connect it. Ra, it has a, does it have a right hand? Ra? It does, right? Great. Yes. Yes. Yeah, very good point. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Okay, guys. So
I'm very off today. I don't even know.
What were you doing here?
I don't know.
Okay, so what is this letter?
I thought this was the
Did you eat breakfast?
No. I just don't feel well. It's okay.
You better shut it up. Okay, so Ra, this is Ra, right? Remember Ra is the last group. So, is it gonna have a... No, we're talking about connection now, not about the pronunciation. I'm trying to have one to connect the word first. Right? That's what we did last week, right? We tried to connect. And for you to be able to write words. So, Ra, what do you think? Is it gonna have a hand to connect with the L? There's no right hand on it? That's what we said? There's the Ra on the left.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a neck.
Yeah.
But it has a right hand.
Oh, it has a right hand.
So can we connect the Ra? Guys, just one thing, please. Okay. Some of you, they get confused. When we say we don't pronounce L, we say Shamsiyya, you still have to connect the words. You know, the letters have to be connected. I'm not talking about the writing. I'm talking about pronunciation here. When I say jump from A to, I'm talking about the pronunciation. But the L, you still write. You need to write it. You still need to write the La letter. Okay, but it's just like a banana shape. You don't change it to half. You jump it.
I am.
Don't leave the no. Put the up first.
I don't know.
Banana. Okay. Now, does it have a hand with the hat? Do you think it will connect it?
No, because it doesn't look right.
Exactly. So now you're gonna worry about hat and yeah. Try to connect hat with yeah. Yes. Very good. Little two. Yeah is in the middle. Remember, you still. That's not the end. We still have the back. You got my point? Okay. Yeah. Little two. And then connect it with the now, right? Are you gonna connect it with the now or no? What do you think?
I haven't memorized the other letters.
Yes, so far.
Inshallah. Even sick.
How you gonna read it? Very good. So we didn't say Al-Rahim, we said Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahim. Okay? Okay, no. So the first one. Okay, you're gonna write this. You're gonna put it down. Why you? Now, Dara will have a right hand, right? So, connection is the little hand. Connect it, and then shape, banana shape. Okay, you connect it now, right? So this is out. Now you have ha and yes. Do you think Dara will connect it to ha? Do you think Dara has an ha? No. So you can't connect it with ha, right? So now you were going to worry about ha and yes. Connect ha and yes. Sister, look. Look. With most of the Arabic letters, what you're going to do is, the only thing is, just break it apart. Remove part of the hand, and then just leave the hand. And then with this one, as it has a hand, both technique and hand, you just get it and you shape little two. And then like, this gonna be straight. It has a this have you can keep going with a line and then just same shape connecting. Go ahead, try it. You already did out. But how the habit is a triangle. Triangle. No, not Sarah. It's talking about that half. It's a little triangle. We didn't do a triangle. Triangle. A little triangle. It's a little triangle. Yes, and then go over the connection. Line, right? The hand, and then they go two, and then another hand to connect. A little circle and then line. No, circle with the line with the hand. Circle.
You can pause it.
After Al, they're gonna come with shadda. Always you're gonna put shadda. Okay? So the word Ar-Rahim, look, it's gonna be with the harakat. This is the triangle, ha, and then you connect it with the ma, with the ya, and then with the ma. Okay, with the harakat, this letter that comes, as long as it's from the solar, always it will have what? That's the harakat, always. But the shadda, either fatha, shadda kasra, it depends. But it's always there is shadda. Here, what do you think is it going to be? Shadda fatha or shadda dhamma or kasra?
Fatha.
Fatha. Arra. So it's fatha. Arra, he. Heem. Sukun. Okay? Ar-Rahim.
Basically, we cannot never write
Wait. Oh yeah, always.
We cannot
Always.
write.
No. You have to write it down. Remember, guys.
although silent, right?
Yes, although the last silent, you still need to write it down. You see that? Look, la here is silent. I said ar, but I still need to write it down. Now, why did I make it silent? Because Ra is from the solar letters, the group. Yes, what's the question? Or you want me just to look at that?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, Ar-Rahman. Yeah, there are two adjectives about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But they say Ar-Rahman like for general mercy. You know, like for everybody. Ar-Rahim, it's closer only to the believers. So there's two types of mercy here. That's Arabic, it's very eloquent. So when Allah says He is Ar-Rahman, talking about general, right? For everybody, He gives some portion of mercy. But when it comes to the believers, there's a specific type of mercy, and that's Ar-Rahim. All right.
Sheikh, you need to give a cross over there.
What's that?
The cross.
Where?
He said like above lamb. The cross.
The dagger?
Dagger, no.
Dagger?
No, not dagger. Like in silence of the cross.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay. You mean do we have to put it?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
No, we don't have to. Just for the sake of learning, I put it there. Just I'm telling you, like, look, don't pronounce it. Just that's it.
Just please make sure we don't eat it.
Okay. That's the Al. Any question, please, about Al? Ar-Rahim. As-Sama. If you want to give example, As-Sama. From Al-Fatiha, maybe we have, right? No, we don't have. As-Sirat. Yes, go ahead.
You said that Shadda is always present in the first solar letter?
The Shadda, yes, the Shadda always with the solars. Yes.
Always with the first letter?
The first letter of this. Yeah, which means the Shadda will come after.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
That any of the solar letters, there is a Shadda on the top.
Okay.
So if you want, you see this group that you just wrote, you guys, you can put little Shadda on each letter. Look at it, like this. Okay? You can put little Shadda, little W. So that means that will help you that, you know what, I'm not going to pronounce that. I'm going to say Al, Anna, Atta, Atta, Adda, you know, Asha, Assa. That will help you. Because there's going to be Shadda in all of these letters. Okay? So, As-Sirat. Okay, let's do this. For example, Al plus Sa, Ra, okay, A, and then Ta. Try to connect it.
The donuts over there.
Just take one only.
Because everybody else.
Oh my god,
Hey, I'm gonna cut them in half because there's no filling. That way we can all share. Let me see. Sarah, a knife.
it's a bit little.
Yeah.
Too much sugar. Probably gonna start coughing after.
Yeah. But they are men. I mean, we're talking about men here. Yeah. Rijal al-Hadith. Narrators of Hadith.
Should have had some, but I didn't.
Okay, guys. Al, Sa, Ra, A, Ta. Let's try to connect.
Papa,
But without looking at the Fatiha surah. Try to do it yourself. The point is that you practice, okay? You practice connection. Al, the definition, the definite article, and then Sa, the letter Sa, and then you have the letter Ra, and then the letter A, okay? And then the letter Ta. How is it going with the connection? You good? Any questions? It's a little bit tricky, but with practice. That's why I'm trying to have you guys, you know, try to connect as much as we can. So that's how you improve yourself. You know, it will take a little bit of time. What did you do?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. But look, Dara, don't you think Dara has a right hand?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, yes.
I said left hand. It doesn't have a left hand, but it has a right hand.
Oh, then I have to connect.
Exactly. That's it. Okay? You guys try, please. Try to connect, guys. Everybody. The word as-sirat. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Bismillah.
It's a.
Yes, I didn't put it. In the keyboard, I couldn't find it. But yeah, you can put it there.
$5
please.
for each.
Exactly.
$5.
All right, guys. Let's do it. Bismillah. And connect it with the saw. The saw. Do you think the saw would have two hands or no? Do you think it will or no? Guys, the only group I said that has only a right hand is the last group. A, da, da, ra, za, wa. That's it. Just those letters. Other than those letters, always two hands. Always two hands in the middle. So the sa is in the middle, right? And the ra is in the middle. You're gonna have two hands for the sa. Okay? So let's try. Let's try to do al and us. Let's do us. Us. Let's connect us with the ra. Right? So here, look, the sa in the middle, right? The sa is in the middle. It's considered, all of this is considered middle. Middle. Supposedly, most of the time that they can have two hands. The sa, you're just gonna, it's gonna have two hands. You know, you're gonna cut this part, and it will have two hands. And you keep just that little circle and the two, and then connect it with the ra on the left. Yes, okay. Yeah, because look, we always said, with all of the groups, in this same, look, this is the middle, right? Sa and ra in the middle, right? The middle, they always look like two hands. They always, two hands, look. If you notice, you didn't come here, so the same thing, two hands. We're gonna have, look, the ja, you're gonna cut it. Cut this part, and then just have two hands. That's what's happening here. Cut this part, and just keep two hands. That's what's happening. You see what I'm saying? In the middle. Usually when you change your mind, you put two circles, and then two hands. This one, little circle, when you cut this part. Saw, look at the saw. Same thing. I'm gonna cut this part. And then just little hand to the left, little hand to the right to reach the letters. The same technique, you see what I'm saying? Same technique. You're gonna cut this part, and then this little hand. So that's the saw. That's what's gonna happen. Okay? All of them. The middle the same. Gonna cut this part with two hands. Yeah. Any other question, guys, please, so far? Anybody wants to do like with the connection? Any question with the connection of the letters, please? Got it? Okay, we need to cut this too. Yes. We can't leave it. Yeah, you're doing good. That's middle though, huh? The beginning is different story. The beginning will have just one part because it's at the beginning of the word. You're still gonna cut it, but it's only one hand. You're not gonna have the because it's the beginning. And the end, you're gonna keep it one line and then back to the original shape with the end. One line to the left for beginning. Middle, two lines, two hands. End, one hand to the right and then back to the right. And that goes with all of the letters. Clear? The middle will be the same but two. That's it. That's all about it, really. And the end, yes, you have still a little hand and back to the original. Okay? Guys, everybody is okay with the connection now, like to connect the letters and stuff. Like,
I need to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give some homework.
Hi,
Post some homework in
Hi,
No,
It's sufficient.
It's the end of the word. It's the end of the word. This is fine. This is, you need to a little bit like kind of a line here. But for these, you need to go back to the original shape. Yeah, because they go back, because that's the end of the word. But you still need a hand, a right hand. No, it's going to be from the top. Yes, no. So it will be from here. And then usually what we do, we close it and we fill it. Close it. Back to the original shape.
No.
You could leave it open like that, but usually I fill it. Okay, so this is a sirat, guys. And with the sa in the middle, it's going to have two hands. Okay, let's do this. And
Baby, no. Baby. Brother. Brother, where you get the baby?
and okay, and practice makes perfect. I'm telling you right now. And the sa is in the middle. What's gonna happen? Two hands. And then you still keep that little thing, the circle with the tooth. Just like that. And then another hand, because it's reaching to the letter, that's sa, right? That's how we connected so far. As-si, as-si. Dara. Dara, it has a right hand. We're good, right? So we will be connecting it. What's gonna happen is just, there's already a hand, so I'm not gonna worry. I'm just gonna make that shape, the banana shape. Right? So this is as-si, as-sira. What about the alif here? Can we connect it with the ra?
No.
We cannot connect it because it's from the last group. The last group, remember, it doesn't have sorry. What's happening here is because the ra, it doesn't have a left hand. The ra cannot reach to the a. That's the problem here. We have ra here, it's from the last group, and the last group, remember, it doesn't have a left hand. So it cannot reach to the alif. So the alif will be separate by itself. So this is as-sirata. As-sirata. And then the ta, can we connect it with the alif? No. Because the alif, again, the as doesn't have a left hand. It's from the last group, so I cannot connect it to the ta, so that's how we'll write as-sirat. As-sirat. Okay? As-si. So you see the shadda, and then do we pronounce al here? Are we pronouncing al? No, because the sa, remember, it's from the group. So it's going to be as-si, and then there's shadda kasra. So it's going to be as-si, 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 ra, fatha. You could if you want. As-sira, as-sirat. It's one word, I can leave it sukoon here. But the alif always also sukoon, always sukoon. So this is as-sirat, as-sirat, as-sirat. What does as-sirat mean?
Prophet sirat, like a path or full sirat, a journey or path?
The path. As-sirat is the path. Okay? As-sirat is also the one that everybody will be crossing.
Full sirat.
Like the bridge on the day of judgment. Yeah? The sirat.
Full sirat.
It's above the hellfire and you cross it towards Jannah. It's called as-sirat. It's going to be very slim, very thin.
As-sirat or full sirat?
আমরা full sirat বাংলায় বলি, full sirat
I
বাংলায়
call in Bangla full sirat.
What does it
Is
mean?
it full sirat? Full means bridge. Full means
Oh. It has some maybe Arabic.
저희는
아니
아스는
full syllable Baba.
Why the
볼도 못 박나요? English
Full
Full
Siratul Prophet.
That's different.
Why are we
This is as-sirat. As-sirat. Do you paying attention to the pronunciation? As-sirat. As-sirat. Now, if you want to give example for the letter sa in Arabic, the biography of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his life is called as-sira. As-sira. That's different one.
Oh.
Yeah. As-sirat, yeah. But yeah, this is example from the same group. You're right. Al with the sa, you're not gonna pronounce al. You're gonna just write away to the sa. So as-si, as-sira, which means the biography. So you have al, and then sa, because it's in the middle. It's gonna have two hands, and then ya, and then ra. And then ta marbuta, that's we should talk about as-sira. We're not going to pronounce al, we're going to jump right to the sa. So it's called as-sira. As-sira, which means the biography.
Sira and Sira. It's a different word.
A different words, different meanings, different words, different pronunciations. This is as-sira, as-sira. The first one is as-sirat.
Sira, yeah.
As-sirat.
Sira, yeah.
Yes.
so check
Yes.
the raw
Kharasa.
and the second one only has one
Connection. To the
okay.
right. As-sira. Okay. This is all about the L with the lunar and L with the solar letters. Okay. With the lunar, we're gonna pronounce it. We're gonna say L. With the solar, we're gonna A. You're gonna jump to the letter next to it after La. So you're not gonna pronounce La with the solar letters. Okay. Now this is what about something that we need to talk about too, which is that called ta. I'll just talk about it quickly here too, right now. Any questions so far about the definite article that or L?
Once again, why is solar and lunar covered?
Why what?
Why is solar covered?
Yeah, so we call them the lunar letters, and they named them lunar from the word al-qamar. Okay? Why? Because qa, and then now you're gonna say al-qamar. Al-qamar. So we're gonna pronounce al. But when there is ash-shams letters, this al is not gonna be pronounced. You're gonna go to the letter right away, jump. Ash. You're not gonna say al-shams.
Similar to the word.
So they just kind of like connecting them with al-qamar and ash-shams. Just kind of for the sake of learning, for people to make it easy, to remember. Okay, al-qamar, I'm gonna pronounce it. Ash-shams, I'm not gonna pronounce. Yeah. What do you call them? This is keys, right? Keys for you to remember. Lunar letter, you remember al-qamar. Okay, I'm saying al. Okay, so al-qamar, lunar. Yeah, ash-shams, I'm not pronouncing that. Yeah.
How many definite articles are there in Arabic?
It's only al. It's only al. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we have something called ta marbuta. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
No, it's not that. I have never seen it.
My bad. My bad. A lot in my head.
Even worse.
Okay. So we have something called ta marbuta. You see that, like a little circle. Sometimes you see it like this, or sometimes it's written like that. Okay. It comes toward the end of the noun, only nouns. Okay. You cannot go with verb. You cannot go with only with nouns. What we do here is like most of the time when we have this article or this letter, it shows feminism, like towards, like makes it like a female. You know that this noun or the gender of this noun is female. Once you see the ta marbuta, okay, it's called ta marbuta, which means tied like knotted ta. Because there's ta maftuha, which is the one that we studied before. It's open ta, and this is closed ta. It means marbuta. It means closed. So this is like it comes towards the end of the word, and the reason is just to show that this is feminine. It's a feminine noun. Okay, it's a feminine noun. Okay, so in Arabic we say the name of it. It's called ta marbuta. Ta marbuta. Ta marbuta. Ta marbuta, which means it's closed ta. You know, you remember that ta? This ta is maftuha, it's open. This one, it means ta, closed ta. It's closed. It's not open like this one. Okay? This one usually with verbs. This is with verbs. But that one with nouns. That one with nouns for the gender. The function of it is to show that feminine, right? Feminine gender, the gender of the word. To show you the gender of the word.
Also in pronouns like ha.
Towards the end of the word, yes, when we don't connect it and it's towards the end, it's pronounced like ha. Okay, we'll give examples. But when do we have it like a circle? When do we have it like this? What's the difference?
The beginning
Connected.
and in the middle.
Not unconnected.
The circle is at the end of the sentence.
Yes, at the end of the word.
The word, sorry.
Okay. But both of them, they can come at the end.
Oh, okay.
What's the difference?
Is it because of the one group that doesn't have the connecting?
Very good, yes.
They're connected, not.
It's about the group. It's about the letters.
Last group.
Yeah, the last group. Remember, if it comes like with the group that doesn't have a left hand, it will look like this. But if it comes with a group that it can reach to it, it will look like this. Okay? Remember the last group? A, ra, da, da, za, wa. Right? This is the last group. If it comes, this one, if it comes after any of those letters, it's going to look like this. Remember that. So if this will be preceded by a, da, wa, a, da, da, ra, za, wa. If any of those letters come before the ta marbuta, it will look like this. It will look like this. But if any of the other letters, it will look like this because they're gonna reach if they have a hand. That's the difference. What is the function of this? We said one of the function of it is for, to show the gender. It's feminine. It's a feminine article, or whatever you want to call it. Feminine article or feminine letter. I don't know. Something. But yeah, it indicates التأنيث in Arabic. التأنيث indicates feminism. Yeah, we have a lot of examples in Arabic. Now, I'll just try to give you examples because sometimes there's a word and you can add this to it, it will change the gender. Sometimes there are words originally feminine, that's how they are, right? Because there are two types of words in Arabic when it comes to the gender. There are words that are originally females, and there are words that you can change them to females.
Yes.
And in both cases, we're using ta marbuta.
Okay. Yeah, so mailman, there's not always.
Like for example,
Yeah.
there's in Arabic, in English, we say she's a nurse. That's it. He's a nurse, right? We're not gonna add anything to nurse.
Mm-hmm.
But in Arabic, to differentiate between a male nurse and a female nurse, that's what's gonna differentiate between the two. Exactly, same thing. Yes. Mu'min, mu'mina. Mu'min, mu'mina. So there's a difference. And remember, the pronunciation of it is like mu'mina. I'm not gonna say mu'minat. I'm not gonna say mu'minat. No, I'm gonna say mu'mina. It means she's a woman. She's a female believing. That's the difference. So let me give you example now for the ones that we changed them. They not, or let me give the ones that are originally female words. Okay, so there are two types here when it comes to feminine in Arabic. Originally, originally female, right? That's how they are, the words. And there is ones that we change them, right? They are changeable. I don't know how to say it. Like,
Interchangeable?
yes, you could change the gender. That's what I'm trying to say. From male to female. Yeah, you could say changeable or interchangeable. Yeah, you can change them through what? Through this. So there are words that are originally females. There are words that are originally females. How do I know that it's a female in Arabic? Through this. Through the ta marbuta. If I see the ta marbuta at the end, I know right away that this is a female. Now why you need to know this? Because in Arabic, to make a sentence, you need to know, because there are the subject will be different. The subject for the female is completely different from the subject for the male. It's not like English. Okay? Yeah. So let's go with the originally female words that there's ta already there. For example, sha with ja with ra and ta marbuta. What is it gonna be? Very good. So sha in the beginning, right? Sha is in the beginning, and then ta marbuta is at the end. Why it looks like this? Why it's not like that?
Because the raw is the last.
Very good. Because the ra, it doesn't have a left hand. It doesn't connect. So it's gonna be just a little circle like this. And this is ta. This ta is from the word itself. It's the root. This is the root. You cannot do this. Like you cannot. It has to be with it always. Okay. So original female. So now when I see this, I know that this word is female. Okay.
Is this to or ta? I'm confused.
Which one?
Is this to or ta?
Ta. No. Look. Ta. Ta marbuta. It's not maftuha. It's not the ta that open. It's closed ta. Knotted or tied up. I don't know how you say it, like marbuta, which means, you know when you tie up a gift? Yeah, so it's tied up or marbut. Yeah, but it's ta. But we pronounce it as ha towards the end. If you pronounce it at the end, it's ha. But if you connect it with other, you're gonna pronounce like ta. If you continue the sentence and there's another word after it, you're gonna pronounce this as ta. So what is the word? Did you try to connect it? Let's try, guys. Sha, and it's gonna have a hand, right? It's gonna connect with the ja. Ja is in the middle. Is it gonna have what? 2 hands. Do you think the ra will connect with the ja?
Yes.
Yeah, because they have a right hand, so we'll connect it with the ja, and then ra, and then the ta will be by itself. Okay, but look, this is the middle, right? Remember, I just explained it to you. When it's the middle, it will 2 hands. Yes. Cut the bottom part, but don't leave it like connect. Yeah, 2 hands. Remember.
Right, but
Yes. But leave like a little bit of hand, I would say, between the sha and the ja. Don't like crumb, like give it space. Like make a hand, like a line. Make a line a little longer. No. A line. Like you see how you see that line? Yes. And then go to the ja. Leave a little bit of. It's okay to leave a room. Don't crumb. Don't put the letters like on the top of one another. Make a little bit of the line, the connections. Make them a little bit longer. It's okay. Yeah, what's the question? Yes, very good. Yeah, let's not go there. Female and gender. What are you trying to say? May Allah admit us in Jannah, ya Rabbi. Whether male or female. Yeah. But yeah, it's ha. So it's gonna look like that one because na it has a hand, so it will reach. What is it?
There's no alif, right?
No, why we would call it? There's no point. There's no alif there.
What is the meaning of shajara?
Shajara, it's a tree. One tree. Shajara. So you're gonna say shajara. Did you try to connect? Very good. But don't forget the dots. Remember, you didn't put it. If you don't put the dot, it's gonna be ha. It's gonna be shahara. It's shajara. Okay. The dot is the bottom. And okay, what about the ta? Why you didn't put it there?
So this one had.
Exactly. So it would be just a little circle like that with 2 dots. You're getting it. There's only one thing, it's just like, technique, whatever. The ra, I would say I would start from here and then make it like a better. Because this one is like that. You don't want to confuse with the da. Remember guys, the ra and the da, don't get him confused. Because the da is like, the ra is like a banana shape, remember. But the da is like a little bit, sha. No. Shaja. Shaja. Ra. Shajara.
Last we are saying ra.
Very good.
But the ta is stop.
It's still ta, but because I stopped, so that's why I gotta pronounce like ah. But if I keep reading ta, either it would be shajaratun or shajarati or shajaratul walidi, shajaratul, and then I'm gonna pronounce it. But if you stop at the ayah or whatever, ah. Yes, you're welcome. Don't forget the dot.
Yeah, the dot.
Male or pregnant.
Okay, guys, any question with this example? Do you have any question? So, what do it look like?
All together separate.
Sha, and then hand for the ja, right? The ja's in the middle. Did we try? Okay, let's start with the sha. The sha, it will look like this. Remember, what we would do is, because the beginning, the only thing is you're gonna do is cut this part and then leave a hand because it's reaching for the letter next to it. Okay, guys, look, the sha, what would happen to it? You're gonna cut this part and then leave a hand. That's with every letter pretty much. When it comes at the beginning, with every letter, what would you do is cut that part, okay? Whether it's sha, whether it's ja, whether it's ha, just cut that part and then leave a hand. Cut that part and then leave a hand. That's the beginning of the word. To reach. So this is sha, okay? And then the ja, when they come in the middle, the same thing. You need to cut this part, get rid of this part, but instead of one hand, you're gonna have two hands. Instead of one hand, the same shape, so you're just gonna have two hands. So we have shaja. Look, little triangle, and then two hands. This is ja in the middle. What did we do with the ja? What happened to it?
Cut it.
We cut that part, that curve, just get rid of it, and then put two hands on the right and on the left. And don't forget that little triangle and the dots. Don't forget that.
Does it matter where the dot goes? Can it go on top?
No,
It has to be
no,
on
no,
top.
no, no. That's actually that's what we differentiate. That's how we differentiate, because if you think about it, the ja and then the ha and then the kha, they are the same shape. What's the difference? The dots. That's what makes, and the pronunciation.
Yeah. Good question.
So sha, ja, now dara. Dara, yes, it's from the last group, but it's only, it has a right hand. It still can connect. So we're gonna connect it with the ja, because it still have a right hand, right? So what we're gonna do with the ra? Just the hand, and then the same ra. There's no change. The ra is not gonna change. With the ra, guys, the last group, there's no change in the shape whatsoever. The only thing is you're just adding a little hand to the right side. Versus the other groups, you get rid of the shape, and then you put two hands. But with this group, they stay the same. If you remember, there's no change in the shape. And then the ra, as we know, it doesn't have a left hand. So what do you think with the ta? What's going to happen to the ta? Just write it as it is. Just write it as it is. Look. So what is this? What's this word? How are we going to put the sound? Remember the harakat? Sha, ja, ra, sukun. So now this is shajara. Always is going to be shajara. There's no other pronunciation for it. So you're not going to be one day it will be shijara or shujara. No. It's always shajara. Shajara, which means a tree. Shajara. Okay? So this is originally, now when I see this word, I saw the ta marbuta, I know that, okay, this is a female. It's a female word. Okay? A tree. It's a tree. Shajara. Sha. Sha. Ja. Ra. Shajara. Okay, let's, I'll give example of the same one, like originally female, but with the one that is connected, a ta that is connected. Okay? So we have the, are we guys done with this shajara example? We're good? Yes. Okay. We have a word that starts with fa, and then ra, and then alif, and then sha, and then ta, marbuta. Okay? Fa, and then ra, and then alif, and then sha, and then ta marbuta. Now, what is this word? Is it male or female?
Female.
It's a female gender. Why? Because there's a ta marbuta at the end. So I know for sure it's female. It's originally female. Now there are other words that they are males, and then I can change them to female by putting also ta or ta marbuta at the end. How do we connect this, guys? Fa in the beginning, right? Fa's in the beginning. What's going to happen to the fa? What do you think what the change will do here? What are we going to cut?
Cut off the tail.
Exactly. Just look. Just get rid of this. Get rid of this. And then what are you going to do here?
Make a line.
I just make a line like a, a hand to reach. To reach to the ra. Okay, so connect it with the ra. A hand to reach the ra. What do you think the ra and the a, are they connected? No. Can they be connected? They cannot, because the ra is from the last group. They don't have a left hand. So you're gonna put it just the alif next to it. Just like that. Just like that. Okay? That's what's happening here. You see? Now the alif and the sha, do you think they will be connected?
No.
They're not going to. Because a, it's the last group. They don't have a left hand, remember? They don't. So also the same thing. What's gonna happen? Just like that. It doesn't have to be that long. But yeah. Now, the sha and the ta marbuta, how do we connect them? Is there gonna be a hand for the ta?
Yes.
Okay. What's gonna look like the ta? How is it gonna look?
Now it's gonna look like the
Not
second one.
Not the round one, other
Yeah,
one.
like the
Yes.
other one. Yeah.
So because they have a hand, this one. So the sha, what will we do with the sha? What's gonna happen to them? Cut.
Yeah.
Get rid of the curve, right?
Make it a line.
Get rid of this, and then do what? Just a line to the ta, and the ta will look like
Snail.
like a curve or a head of a
Snail.
yes. Okay. What is this word? We said it, but not the pronunciation is just the first one. The first letter is wrong. It's not fi. It's not fi. Yes. Okay, so this is farasha. Okay, how do we say? Do we say farashat? Or do we say farasha? Farasha. What is the harakat? Fatha. Fatha. The alif is always sukun, remember. It doesn't accept fatha, doesn't accept dhamma. It's gonna be fara and then sha. Fatha, right? It's sha. It's not shu, it's not she, it's sha. So this is fara, sha, farasha.
The circle at the end, right?
This one.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be like this circle.
No,
It
no.
will be
Like a smaller.
the head thing,
Oh, that's it.
the swan, whatever head,
Ah,
whatever it
okay.
is.
She's asking if there's a sukoon.
Oh, the sukun always, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the haraka. Okay, sukun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So farasha.
Sukun arekta ki আছে না?
Can I use the
No. Now with this one. We don't use that. Farasha. Okay, so this is like a role in the Quran. It's Uthmani Rasm. Uthmani Rasm is with the ma usually. When there's a ma and an alif, you put that little dagger. But not with all the letters. Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, not with every letter. Not with every alif in the Quran you're gonna put dagger. Come on. I mean, that means like there's no alif in the Quran, no? The dagger, don't worry about it, okay? The dagger thing, the alif, it's just drawing. It's a Quranic drawing. It's a Uthmani drawing, I said. Okay? And usually you would see it when there's letter ma and then alif after it. So the Rahman, Mim alif. Usually, most of the time. What does it mean? Sometimes you see it with the lam and alif too. La. If there is lam, and then they. So there are not every word in the Quran, guys. Not every word in the Quran. It's just a drawing. You know, some of the words that instead of putting the a, they put just a little, like a little dagger thing. It means there's alif there. Like word as-salam, for example, in the Quran, as-salam. As-salam, instead of writing la and then a, they just put lam and then they put little dagger on the top of the la. That means there's alif there. But yeah, what is farasha? Butterfly, yes. So male or female?
Female.
We know it's female how? There's farasha, yes. Okay, now sometimes in Arabic, especially when we talk about positions and careers, okay, most of the time, I'm talking about careers, I would say. For careers, to change from male to female, we put ta marbuta, also the same thing. Okay, so let's give, we give example nurse, right? We give example nurse. So for nurse, the male nurse in Arabic is mumarrid. Mu, and then mu, and then ra, and then da. Let's do this word, guys. You have ma, ra, da. Okay? So what we're gonna do here, guys, you have ma in the beginning, and then you have da at the end. Da. It's like a da English D, but heavy. Da. What would happen to the ma? What do you think the ma is gonna happen to it? Remember the same concept. We're gonna. No, I'm talking about connection. The connection. Cut the tail. Cut that line. And what are you gonna leave? Leave what?
Horizontal
line. A hand. A connection. A line. Yes, the connection, because it's gonna connect. So what are you gonna do here? Leave this, cross this out, and then just leave a hand. All right, that's what happens. First, write down the letters as they are before I start crossing things.
Something is burning or something.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we could do that. I just don't know if they can see all the way, like the bottom, the people in the back. How far you guys can? You guys see still the bottom?
I can't see.
When we write down here, you cannot see?
No, I can see. I can't see in general.
Oh.
No, I just have to do
Okay.
this.
You need it. Okay. So ma, and then ra, and then da. What's gonna happen to the ma, guys? Remember, we're just gonna do what? We're gonna cut this, right? And just leave a hand, a little hand. Why a little hand? Because there's a letter coming after it to reach it. Yes. And then this is another ma. Same thing. I'm gonna do what?
Extend it.
I'm gonna cut this, and then
Connect to the previous.
I need two hands now instead of one hand. So I'm gonna keep the circle, but I will do a line here, and then a line there. You see that? That's what happened to the map. It's not like perfectly written, but I'm just trying to explain, to you. But the lines, they're not gonna be that long. But that's what's gonna happen to the map, you see? That's how we connected ma and then another ma. So circle, a line, a little circle, and then another line. And then, of course, it's gonna connect because there is a left hand already there. So what I'm gonna do with the ra, just banana shape right there already. Now, what do you think ra and da? Yes, please.
No connection.
Since it's a double mean, wouldn't that be shadda?
No. When we're talking about the shadda, it's the pronunciation, just the pronunciation, not the writing itself. The shadda, when I said it doubles, I'm not saying it doubles the letters. It doesn't mean that they're gonna have two letters. No. I'm talking about the pronunciation. Yeah. So now we have ra and da. What do you think about ra and da? Do you think there will be connection?
Separate.
We cannot connect because the ra doesn't have a left hand. The ra, it can reach the ones before, but it cannot reach the letters after. So what are we gonna do with the da? Easy.
Same
as it is. You're gonna put it as it is, right? Okay, so what is this word?
Male nurse.
I know in English.
Mumarda.
Arabic.
Mumarda.
No, the male, not the female.
Ma.
Relax, easy. I want just the male for now. This word.
Mumarad.
ممرض.
Mumarrad.
ممرض. ما ممرض 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 ممرض. Yes, ممرض, which means a nurse. Okay, so this is ممرض. How do we do the harakat, guys? Let me now write it down a little bit like a better shape. ممرض.
On the top.
Okay, let me try again here. So you have ma, and then another circle, and then ra, and then da. The harakat, to do the harakat, it's gonna be mu, ma. This is shadda, irri. There's two ra, like the pronunciation is like two ra. Mumarri, ibba. Yes.
Are we adding the tab?
I'm going to I'm just explaining the male first, the male word.
Okay.
How we change it to female. But first you need to see the male, how's the word. Okay, so this is mumarrid, right? Mu, ma, mumarrid, mumarrid, idda, mumarrid, mumarrid, mumarrid. Yes, mumarrid. Muma, mumarri, mumarri, idda, idda. Remember the sukun, idda, idda. Mumarrid. Mumarrid. Okay, guys. How do we change? How do we change that now?
Just add to at the end.
Okay, so we have letter da here, right? Is it gonna look like this or this?
No, the main one.
Because the da, it can reach. It has a hand. So what are we gonna do to the da?
Add it.
No, how are we gonna connect the da? What's gonna happen to the da?
Extend the hand.
Okay, the tail, the curve, get rid of it.
Make a line.
Get rid of the da, like this part. And this, put a line, right? Leave the hand. And then?
Number 2 with eyes.
And we're not gonna have a sukun here, no more sukun, because it's not the end of the word. So what is this word now? Mumarrida. 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 We change the gender to female now. So now I know that she is a nurse. Mumarrida. Now this is not the originally. It's just it was male and we changed it to female into with this.
Fatha sukun.
Okay. The harakat the same. Mumarri, but it's a fatha. Yes, fatha sukun. Mumarrida. Da. Remember, it's gonna be da. It's not gonna be dat. It's not gonna be dat. No. Da. Mumarrida. Mumarrida. Yes. For this one? Oh. What about the da? You forgot the da. It should be here. Da, and then, yes. Like, yes. Yeah. Yeah, so this is mumarrida. So it's ma, ra, da, and then ta. Ta marbuta. So today we talked about al, the lunar, and then al, the solar. It's a definite article. And then we talked about the ta marbuta that we add. Sometimes it's already there, or sometimes we add it to the word to change the gender, to know that it's a female.